Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nadzirah with NIZAM and my student ID is 2023185461. Today I want to briefly talk about children should be introduced to smartphone at the best age. Have you ever seen some parents this day when their children cry because of something, they just simplify give a smartphone to their kid to calm them down. Some children can be also have seen asking their parent to use their smartphone wherever they're bored, even if they weren't crying. And this scenario ever make you wonder when we should actually start allowing our children to get to know the smartphone, or it is good to them to give all the phone at all the time. So let's get right into it. As a YouTube has emerged as a key platform for both younger and older kids, this statistic of the majority of parents saying that their children at age 11 or the youngest watch the video on YouTube. About 89% of parents of this kid that age 5 to 11 said that their kid watch the video on YouTube, as 81% for those the kid have 3 to 4 years old, and 57% of those that have kid at age 2 or below. And this majority of parents use YouTube as a platform to entertain and educate their children. And this majority of parents also concerned about their children being exposed to inappropriate content on the video sharing site at YouTube. Okay, from my point of view, it is obviously that parents these days casually often give their phone to their children rather than comfort or entertain them properly by themselves. As stated by Brown's 2019, when you start notice more children's size fingerprint on your iPad than your own, it's maybe the time to consider that introduce your child to handle the wireless device more properly, like iPad and phone. Hence, it stands the reason parents should be more mindful in giving such leeway when introducing smartphone, as this will affect their development process. Okay, we should to know about our own children's ability to handle the smartphone properly, and if we can supervise them well. Okay, the experts have been suggest giving the smartphone when only they started preschool or at least above 2 years old with the parental guideline and involvement. Depending on the appropriate amount of supervision, your child might be ready sooner or later. According to the Jenny Galindo, Superintendent of International Technology for the Magnetic County School in Florida, in the supervised environment, children as young as 4 to 5 years old able to engage the learning by using the cell phone or tablet with a various kind. I will educate the children by using smartphone or tablet until at least from age 11 to 13 in unsupervised environment. The expert also advised parents to actively participate in their children's use of technology, especially when they are young. The balance of this exposure is a goal to manage their children technology. According to Caroline Jane, a learning designer for laptop, enterprise TV and computer should not be used in the bedroom, and parents need to keep media screen in the common area so they can monitor their children publicly. Dr. Jane said that children under 2 years old should learn more from the real world where they learn the best from the experience and interaction at that age. Lesser and lesser than they're not using a smartphone will help them to explore more the real world even better and learn more about what's really real life situation mean without distraction of electronic mobile phone. By lesser the users of electric mobile phone will make them feel like normal human being, and which can help them discipline, put their schedule more restriction of the time from using mobile phone. This can be said that parents should be involved in their parent on screen experience, and always guard them since they can barely choose what actually good for them. Thus, parents play a very significant role in providing for their children's development, and by that they'll be able to have a better interpersonal relationship between their children, achieve the better comprehension by telling their child what is their need to stop by using the smartphone and prevent the uncontrollable addiction. Okay, there is some ways to overcome this issue by waiting the use of mobile phone until the preschool. As the experts has said, children should be exposed to the real life experience more and reduce the use of smartphone before they attend the preschool. The next, by parental guideline. This can make sure that their children are not watching unnecessary things by using smartphone for a bad thing, since they're unable to difference what's good or what is not. Then the content matter. There is a plenty of kid-friendly content to consider. Mobile device, there are a lot of game and interactive activity that aren't strictly related to the school subject, but nevertheless beneficial for kids and go beyond simple enjoyment. Okay, such as for the game and activity that encourage children to use their cognitive abilities, such as memory game and puzzle. And for the caring skill that related to the digital pet, like for example we taking care the animal. And for the creative skill, we can use for the sketching and music creation, which is also the excellent alternative. In the conclusion, for where we educate or parent to educate their children, as long they have to proper restriction and know what's the best, that would be the most important thing to their children. As the biggest and a major role to our children, parents should also show the good example by not using too many phone or putting them away, that always focus on their children, especially during family time. That's all from me. Thank you for listening my speech.